we hadn't really talked about our lead. This is John Terry,
With good reason.
who I believe is maybe best known for he played Felix Leiter in one of the Timothy Dalton Bond films, and he also had a role on Lost. I'll take people's word for it because I don't fuck with anything J.J. Abrams has produced. No, thank you.
It's a good policy.
But
Fair enough.
yeah. And this
Save
is
yourself a lot of headaches.
this is the thing about this guy. He's very good looking. That's about it. This movie came out in 1980, and I think it was, if not his first feature, like really early. And
Yeah, but good looking in like a bland, conventional sense, which is kind of the problem with a lot of the leads in these sword and sorcery movies.
well, yeah, I mean, well, haven't we talked about this in like about in the context of like,
Well, Krull for one.
well, or like like martial arts pictures where you're like, hey, you know, can the guy kick? Does he reflect light? Like, okay, you're cast. And in this guy's case, maybe he's done better work elsewhere, but I'll say this. When I saw him in Hawk the Slayer, I was like, okay, like it's early in his career. Maybe he's not entirely comfortable carrying the film. And also they don't give him a lot to do except just be like the stoic hero.
Not really.
Well, there's a movie he was in a few years later, a Lovecraftian movie called, what the hell is it?
Also was racist.
Yeah, well, that goes without saying. He was in a movie in 1991 called The Resurrected. Not a very good film, even if you like Lovecraftian shit. But I was like, oh hey, John Terry of Hawk the Slayer. You know, later in his career, like maybe he's improved. No.
All right.
He is
I had a feeling
just
we were
as
going
wrong
there.
in that movie as he is in Hawk the Slayer. So it's like, well, case closed.
It both makes you wonder, like, why does a guy like that want to act? He doesn't seem to be having any fun. And also, like, what are people seeing in him? I mean, he is pleasant looking. He is like it's standard guy handsome, not like me, like ugly guy handsome. But he just doesn't bring anything.
You got a niche.
He doesn't seem to want to be there, and it doesn't seem to have like any kind of character effect that is meaningful, you know.